When you're walking down the street and you see everyone you wanna meet, you'll be safer and smarter. Safer and smarter.
Whether it's right at home or out in the unknown, you'll be
Safer and smarter. Safer and smarter. Oh, no matter what happens today, we will always have a say. We'll be safer and smarter. Safer and smarter. Safer, smarter kids.
Hi there. Welcome back to Safer, Smarter Kids. It's nice to see you again. Over the last few lessons, we've had a lot of fun together, learning about how to stay safe. We learned about how to be courageous and use our voices to handle peer pressure and bullying. We also learned what to do when somebody violates our privacy or body boundaries. You're in 5th grade now, getting older and looking forward to middle school. Are you ready? Middle school is fun and exciting. There's a lot more freedom. Most kids don't have a teacher with them all day like in elementary school. You'll walk to your own classes next year, and you may even get your very own locker. With all that freedom, you'll also have new challenges and responsibilities. You'll need to make safe choices and respect other people's rights, to stand up for yourself and deal with peer pressure. As you get older, there will be many times when you feel pressure from others to do something that you know is not right for you, or that might even be unsafe. You'll have to find your courage to make safe choices and stay true to yourself. Our friends at the Rec Center are heading to middle school next year too. Let's see how they're getting ready for the change. Come on!
I'm so proud of everyone here. And I can't believe you'll be in middle school soon. Man, time really does fly. What are you guys looking forward to the most about next year?
I'm excited about making new friends, but I'm nervous too. I hope I fit in.
I'm psyched about having PE every day, but I'm not excited about changing in the locker room around people I don't know. I'm really shy sometimes, and I like my privacy.
I don't even know if I'm ready for a new school. I've been at this one since kindergarten, and now we're going from being the oldest to the youngest. I hope the older kids are nice to us.
I've heard that the hallways are crowded and you could get bumped and drop your books.
The whole thing is kind of scary.
Middle school.
It's humongous. I got lost in the hallways when he picked up my brother one day after school. He said there are so many new people to meet, and I always hear him talking about holding his girlfriend's hand and stuff.
Whoa. I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
So much pressure.
Let's all take a deep breath. It's okay to have these concerns, and I'm really glad that you feel safe enough to share them with each other.
Keep in mind that if Rodney and I, your teachers, your parents, grandparents, and all your brothers and sisters made it through middle school, you can make it through too. Especially since we've learned so much together at the Rec Center this year.
So these are the kinds of things everyone worries about when they're starting middle school?
Exactly. It'll take some time getting used to. I'm sure your elementary school seemed huge when you were in kindergarten. And look at you now. When I was your age, I felt just like you do. For me, middle school was both scary and exciting, kind of like getting on a fast roller coaster.
Yes, the kind you're not sure you want to go on at first, but then you're glad you did it. I felt the same way. I remember having to figure out how to deal with new situations at lunch and after school. With less supervision from adults, you may have to speak up or stand up for yourself in new and different ways. There were definitely times I had to use my courage to make decisions that were different than the ones my friends were making so that I stayed true to myself.
Like when I decided to invite Franklin to my party, even though others were pressuring me not to.
That took courage, Maria.
And we all ended up really liking Franklin.
Yeah, I learned not to judge a book by its cover, or not to write someone off before you really get to know them.
That's a great lesson to keep in mind for next year, and it helps address Aiden's concern about fitting in and making new friends. Why don't we talk more about that and some of the other things you're nervous about? I bet we can help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
I know you want to fit in, Aiden. Everybody does. It's part of being human. But in middle school, being cool and fitting in can suddenly seem to become very important. Maybe even too important. Some kids feel peer pressure to act a certain way, like ignoring their old friends or dressing in a certain way. Others try so hard to be popular that they make poor choices and unsafe decisions. But it's better to hang out with friends who like you for who you are, because who you are is great.
You have the ability to choose your friends and to make safe decisions. Remember that peer pressure can be good when it brings out the best in you, but it can also cause you to make choices that aren't safe or aren't right for you.
As long as there are people who like to read, I'll have lots of friends next year.
I'm signing up for basketball tryouts day 1. Those are my people.
As long as you still come check out my chorus performances.
Of course, bro. Kapow!
Shalom!
Okay, I know I'll make friends who like me for me, but that still doesn't solve the whole locker room thing. I'm nervous to change in front of everyone.
It's normal to feel nervous, Jasmine. This is all new. But teachers in middle school are used to helping make sure everyone feels safe in the locker room and that your privacy is maintained as much as possible. Remember, everyone has the right to feel safe and be treated with respect. And if you feel you need help, you can always go to a trusted adult.
Schools have rules for locker rooms. Bullying or any inappropriate behavior is against the rules, and in some cases against the law. If they see or hear about threatening behavior or violations of privacy, your teachers and your school administration will help. If they don't see it or hear about it, it's your responsibility to make a report to help keep yourself and others safe.
I have a voice, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yeah, if I ever feel unsafe, I know I can use my voice to tell an administrator or teacher that my privacy isn't being respected.
That's right. Okay, which concern is next?
Zoe, you said you were worried about being the youngest kid in school and maybe being bullied or picked on, right? Well then, you already know what to do. Do you remember how to approach a bullying situation with courage?
I can use my voice to report it to a teacher or someone in my safety network.
That's right. Teachers in middle school want you to feel safe and welcome, not bullied. They work hard to make your classes interesting and to make everyone feel a part of the school. Teachers encourage students to come to them for help. So when you have a problem, use your voice and report it.
Whether you've got a bullying problem in real life or a problem with cyberbullying, the trusted adults in your life are there for you. And remember, when it comes to safety situations, keep telling until you get both heard and helped, even if you have to tell more than one person.
Take it from me. Being a victim of cyberbullying doesn't feel good. Just be kind and think twice before you send something.
That's a good reminder, Jasmine.
Okay, our last concern was Maria's. You're nervous about making sure your boundaries are respected. If anyone violates your boundaries or your personal space and makes you feel uncomfortable, you have a right to say, stop. If they don't, you've got to go tell someone in your safety network immediately.
Yeah. Sometimes we can be pressured into something that is not safe or appropriate. We need to remember to think about every situation, decide how the situation makes us feel, and then act.
That's right, AJ. Each one of us has the power to act with courage and to use our voices to protect ourselves and others.
I'm so proud of how much you've all grown. You're all welcome to come back to the rec center anytime next year.
We can't wait to hear about all of your adventures in middle school.
No matter what happens today, we will always have a say. We'll be safer and smarter. Safer and smarter. Safer and smarter.
Hi, friends. During our time together, you've probably noticed that we've talked a lot about courage. Having courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that you're willing to face your fears. Being courageous is a choice that we all can make. Doing the right thing can be hard sometimes, especially if we're being pressured to make a decision that's not right for you. Over the last few lessons, we've seen many situations where our friends at the rec center have used their voices to express themselves, their needs, and their right to be heard. You may not face the exact same situations as Jasmine, AJ, Maria, Nick, Zoe, or Aiden. But as you finish 5th grade and head to middle school, you'll also experience challenges. You'll need to use your courage to stand up for yourself and others. And sometimes, you'll need to get help from a trusted adult in your safety network. Everybody has courage inside. You just need to find yours. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, friends, until next time, remember to make safe and smart choices, and I'll see you soon.